Okay, so for the last couple of days, I've been working on these vintage frames that I'm putting up all over my room. Let me show you guys exactly step by step how to make it. So for the base of all my frames, they're all 3D printed and I use Matter Hackers filament for them. Once they all finished printing, I went outside to get started on the spray paint. I'm first laying down some paper and I'm using this espresso brown spray paint for the base. Once I got the first coat ready, I went back in with the second one, and once I finished that, I'm crumpling up this little piece of paper towel, and make sure to wear gloves. I don't know why I didn't wear gloves, but I'm spraying on this gold spray paint onto the paper towel and just rubbing it on. And this technique works out so perfectly because it looks so antique and vintage. Once I finish that, I'm going in with this matte top coat and I'm letting them dry. For the images on the inside, I'm using this Canon sticker printer so that I can easily just stick it onto the backing. I'm cutting them individually out and laying them on the floor so that I can see like which images are going to match up with which frame. This process took a while and I was like so indecisive trying to figure out which images should go with which frame. But once I finish the layout, I can go back to my work desk and actually make it. For this project, you're going to need X-Acto knives, a pair of scissors, pencils, super glue, and obviously the 3D printed parts. None of the frames actually have a backing, so I had to make my own. I'm using that as an outline and just cutting off the excess. And this is where I wanted to use the sticker paper because it's super easy. I just peel it off, match it up, and when you hold it up to the light, you can kind of see the outline of it so you know exactly where you're placing it. Once the image is centered, I'm going in with the X-Acto knife and cutting off the excess. This part is so fun. I felt like a surgeon just like going in and being super exact. Once the edges are cut out, I'm going in with the super glue and gluing the inside of the frame so that I can just glue it right back onto the actual backing. This super glue is nice because it comes with like a little brush tip. You're just going to press it on, and this is how I made it. You're going to repeat the steps for all the other frames, and it's fun because like each frame has a different size, so it's like a new project every time. And this is how they turned out. Step by step in total, I think this honestly turned out to be like a couple hours, and it's low minimal cost because you're just printing everything out on your own. To mount it onto the wall, you could do it any way. I'm using this Gorilla Grip tape and I'm just taping little sections off on the back. And this is how I created my 3D printed vintage frames. I hope you guys like it, and thanks for watching.